Here we go. We are so excited for this. You are going to create a tropical oasis, an explosion of color no matter where you live, what part of your home you want to create it with our first and only Leaf and Petal Today special of the whole year, you guys. We are welcoming spring with a beautiful hand-braided hibiscus tree with bright, bold, tropical blooms that will flower continuously for you from spring to fall and then again and again and again. This is an easy way to brighten up your entryway, your patio, your porch. Maybe it's your sunroom, your garden with multicolor or the brand new Pink Lemonade Hibiscus Tree. It is easy. It is low maintenance, it is hardy, it's resilient, and there's no guesswork because Leaf and Petal will ship this to you exactly when it is supposed to come to you based on where you live in the country. We are off to the races. I gotta tell you, there is literally nothing like this out there anywhere else. It's a completely exclusive design with that hand braided, beautiful trunk that I told you about too, and look at the colors. Okay, first and foremost, this is the multicolor option. I see yellow, orange, red, pink, that deep green foliage. It is absolutely stunning. I mean, some of these blooms are as big as my face. It's gorgeous. Your other option? Completely exclusive, brand new, and very limited. This is called Pink Lemonade. You have the juicy, bright, lemony yellow florals. You have the rich, bold, vibrant pink. Together, they create the most beautiful tropical getaway. And as I mentioned, it doesn't matter where you live, these are going to bloom for you beautifully. This is how they arrive. They come in their own pot. They've got blooms that are ready to burst and explode and bring you beautiful color right when you receive them. And then are you ready for this? Follow me down the line because this is how it arrives. By the end of summer, this is what you can expect. Then next season, it gets bigger and better. Next season, even bigger and better. It is the gift that keeps on giving. And I have to tell you, this price is incredible. It is 24 hours only. It is $40 off. We have 4 flexible payments as well. And we have flat rate shipping on all of our live plants, $5.50 for as many live plants as you would like. So pick up a couple, flank them outside your front door, put them in the sunroom, on the back porch. Doesn't matter, they're gonna be beautiful. And Carrie Mobley is here. She is an outdoor expert, an avid gardener, and a true lover of these hibiscus, right?
Oh my gosh,
they're
hibiscus.
so beautiful.
Right, this is genuinely a tropical paradise no matter where you are in the country.
Yeah.
And you know, hibiscus is synonymous with like that tropical paradise, that getaway, that staycation. But you can have it no matter where you live in the country. And this is really special, right? I love how beautiful and bold the colors are. But what is extra special about this, Michelle, is the hand braided trunk on this.
Look at that.
And this is why we can have so many colors in just one plant. This starts from when they are just months old, and they hand braid them so you get this beautiful style on this, and that's where all these colors are coming from. It's so hard to pick which one I love the most, but this is what it's gonna look like in about its 3rd year. Now, I do wanna let you guys know, it's really important that you know that this will only be hardy in these deeper states, right? Like you and I, we both live in Florida, so we can put this in the ground. But this is gonna be a plant that stays in a container and that you winter inside your house. And just so you know, when you bring it inside before that first frost, it's gonna continue to bloom. It's going to be amazing.
Love it. Okay, so we mentioned right out the top here, when you order, the beauty of Leaf and Petal is there's no guesswork. They do all the work for you. So based on where you live, that is when it will ship so that it will arrive at the perfect time for you. So here's a look at the map. You can look at the area you live. They break it down into zones, and then you'll see your ship date. You don't even have to worry about it. It's gonna arrive at the perfect time. And then Carrie, once I get it, what do I I do? Let's walk me through that process.
Of course.
Okay.
And so this is what it's going to look like. And I'm actually going to take you back a little bit further.
Okay.
This is how it's going to arrive in the box. And what's great about Leaf and Petal, this is freshly packaged. These are healthy plants. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig down in here and I'm going to grab the trunk, that braided trunk, and I'm simply going to lift it, right?
There it is.
So now you can see that it is well packaged in a plastic bag.
Okay.
All right, so we're just gonna take this plastic bag off. We're gonna give it a nice water.
Okay.
I would like you to put it into a bigger container. I would say, if you want to do some math, about 18 inches. And we actually have over there, Michelle,
This
that
one?
black one.
This one.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
it's so pretty.
Isn't
Look at
that
that.
perfect, right? And so just get yourself some nice potting soil. You remove it from the plastic, add some potting soil into a nice container, and then water it. This is a plant that loves water.
Okay.
And I just want you guys to nurture and baby your new baby, because you are gonna fall so in love with this. It is such a beautiful plant with vibrant colors, right?
Look at this.
Already blooms on it.
It comes
Yes.
ready to burst open and give you these. And the thing I love about hibiscus, immediately you think tropical getaway.
Yes.
And the flowers are massive and they're bright and they're bold. They last for a day. And then they fall away and new ones come the next day. Like,
Yes.
to me, it teaches me to appreciate the moment, because
Right.
when it blooms, I'm like, I am gonna love on this, take photos of this, enjoy it, take it in, because it's fleeting, it's for a day. But then the next day there's more and more, and it will continuously bloom all the way through fall.
Well, especially because since you genuinely have more than one plant that's braided, I mean, you're gonna be getting
Look at the amount of
blooms.
flowers.
That's right. Blooms, I'm talking like 15, 20 new
Constantly.
blooms
Oh,
every day.
so exciting.
And I love how quickly it grows, right? So now you've seen how it arrives to you, and you can see, again, look how beautiful. These are, you know, this is what it's gonna look like. These are pictures from our customers. I mean, it is just, it's so special and tropical, and I mean, and just that hand braided design that is so unique. And by the way, I'm gonna tell you something. You know, I am a landscape designer. I'm a professional gardener. I know how competitive gardening is.
You want
People
the best house
hire
on the
me.
block.
That's right. People hire me to make sure they have something special and unique. If you want special and unique, you want these Leaf and Petal. That's right.
Nobody has them. They're literally exclusive and hand braided, from the color to the size to the trunk. By the way, brand new, this is the first time ever we've done this pink lemonade option, where you've got this bright, beautiful, like sunshine lemon hibiscus flower, and then that's paired back to, I mean, it is like a hot pink. So pink lemonade is and I love how the dark green foliage just is the perfect backdrop for that.
Well,
so that's
and you
one
can see,
option.
and this is the one that is.
Oh, look, here's another one.
That's what I'm talking about, right? And so you can see this is going to be at the end of the very first summer that you get this. And you can see all the new growth, all of these beautiful buds on here. And then so this is going to be
end of this summer.
Right, this is the end of the summer. This is next summer.
It just keeps going.
I know,
and then
I know.
Check this out. So this is the other, there's two options, pink lemonade, and then Carrie.
The multi.
The multicolor. You guys, very popular. I think 2 to 1, everyone's picking multicolor. Look at all the colors.
How can you not?
This is like a sunset. It's like an orangey yellow, there's red, there's actual orange, there's a light pink color as well. Absolutely beautiful. Here's another one, here's another bloom. It's like everywhere you look, there's each stage of this flower's life consistently. And to your point, Carrie, because it's the braided trunk, you have several different hibiscus plants woven together. So it's always in bloom. It's always in motion.
Yep. And you know, and here's the other thing. Do you like pollinators? Do you like do you like butterflies?
Yes.
Do you like hummingbirds? Do you like honeybees? They are so drawn to these beautiful colors. It thrives in the heat. It thrives in the sun, but don't forget, it's going to mostly go into a container.
Yeah.
So just please make sure you are watering.
So
you have to baby and nurture these.
Where would you like us to put it?
Oh my goodness.
Like where, I've got it in my pot.
Right.
I gave it lots of water when I first got it. After that, what do you think, placement-wise?
So listen, to me, this seems like a container that can go on your back patio, or you can grab 2 of them, put one on each side of your front door.
That's my idea.
Yes, I know.
I'm so
and
excited
I've
for
been
that.
thinking about you for
Yeah,
that,
I'm
right?
ready.
And you know, so pick 2 of the Pink Lemonade or 2 of the multicolor. I feel like if you are going to get 2, in my opinion, try to get 2 of the same. Get 2 of each if you would like. But I will say, if you're looking for a little balance, I would pick either 2 of the Pink Lemonade or 2 of the multi. And here's another thing I want to tell you, right? So we're going to water, we're going to put it in a nice big pot.
Yep.
And then I want you to know, this is natural for it to happen. All right, if we can just get a nice little tight shot here. So you can see that we've got some new foliage down here that's coming out. This is normal, it is to be expected. When you see that, I just want you to pull it off. Because rather than having the plant put its focus here onto this new growth, we want it to come all the way up, right?
Okay.
All the way into the flowers up here, into the foliage up here. So even here, I would pull off some of that foliage because we also really want to showcase what is so special, and that's that braided
I cannot get over. You guys, I'm 5'2", 5'3" on a good day. Look at this plant. So we tried to show all stages. So all the way at the end is how you will receive this. That's how it's gonna ship to you. It's beautifully packaged and boxed. This is how you get it, and believe me, it will have buds that are ready to go. I mean, here's one right here front and center. So you're gonna get it, you're gonna put it into a bit of a bigger container, give it a good drink of water, and let it soak up the sun and enjoy the weather. In a matter of weeks, you're gonna have what's next to me right here on my right.
That is correct.
By the end of this summer, this is how yours will look. I mean, beautiful, right? And then move down the line. Let's say the next summer after that.
That's right.
What? Now we're like right at Michelle level here. I mean,
and listen,
that's stunning.
I mean, the bigger the container, the bigger your hibiscus tree is going to get.
Good tip.
So I recommend, you know, about an 18-inch pot. So please take it out of what it comes in. I mean, you can get around to it. Just make sure when you take it out, give it a good water, find a really pretty container for it.
I love it.
Grab a small bag of potting soil, not dirt, not garden soil, but potting soil. And then you just put this right into that new container, add in that extra soil, give it a good water, and the bigger the container, the bigger it will get.
This is year 3. This is a perfect illustration of year 3 for you. Now it's well shot over me. And it's a stunner. And this is why we love hibiscus so much. And this is why this is the 4th year in a row, I believe, we have brought you a Today Special on hibiscus from Leaf and Petal. And we weren't even supposed to do it this year, but we last minute were able to get some shipments. Leaf and Petal worked really hard to bring these to you. They are completely exclusive. That braided trunk, especially this Pink Lemonade design, that is much more limited, completely exclusive. This is the multicolor that has pretty much every color of the rainbow, the green foliage, the pink, the orange, that fiery yellow orange as well, and that beautiful bold red. You choose. It is a 24-hour only Today Special. You are saving $40 if you're shopping with us right now. Use the Flex Pay, you guys. That's how you get this home for $14.99, and you're ready to go. And by the way, the shipping tops out at $5.50 for our live plants. You can load up your cart today. It will not cost more than $5.50 total. And speaking of shipping, here is when it will ship for you based on where you live. You don't have to do a thing. Leaf and Petal will know based on the zip code you put in for where you want this shipped. Maybe you want to send it to someone as a gift. Can you imagine a Mother's Day gift?
Stop it right
Holy
now.
cow.
Oh my gosh.
How amazing would that be when you check out to put your mom or your aunt or someone who's been a mothering figure to you as the delivery address, and they get it at the perfect time? You can do that as well. But Leaf and Petal takes care of that.
They do.
So you know exactly it's going to arrive right when it should based on on your location.
And I love that, you know, because it's leaf and petal, first of all, it's gonna be super fresh. It's gonna be really well packaged. Remember, you know, you just saw me pull it out of the box. This one has so much beautiful new growth that's already got buds on it. And the other thing that I think is really special about leaf and petal is it will always come with a planting guide. This planting guide, I know we're talking a lot because we get really excited, right? And so what we want you to know is that in this planting guide, it is chock full of information. If you're gonna put it in the ground, we'll tell you how. If you need to bring it inside, we'll tell you when. But my favorite part is on the back, there's even a phone number that you can call. It's like you have your own professional gardener at your fingertips.
Love it.
Because we want you to succeed. That's what we want. And we know that not only are you going to have something unique, but this is going to be one of the most dramatic plants, the most beautiful and dramatic plants that you will have on your property.
These are huge.
Tropical oasis in a container.
In a container. I love that. Anywhere you live, that's the beauty of this, because you look at hibiscus and you immediately think tropical getaway, relaxation, fun, vibrant colors. The pollinators this will attract, if you love butterflies, if you love the bees that will come by, I mean, honestly, it's like bringing nature right to your front door. 3 to 1. You guys are picking the multicolor. That's the one on the right side of your screen you just saw. This is the one that has the yellow, the orange, the pink, the red. I mean, it is like a bowl of fruit. It's like candy. I mean, it's absolutely stunning. Pink Lemonade is the other option. It's brand new, completely exclusive, and that is that like bright hot pink with that juicy lemony yellow. You choose, are both absolutely stunning. This is the only place you can find this, and this is the only time you can get it home for $40 off. After today, that price disappears. So it's a one and done. We want you to truly love it, and it's gonna keep giving you blooms years and years and years and years down the road.
Absolutely. You know, it's an investment. I mean, and at this price, what an amazing and easy investment. You know, one of the things about hibiscus, you know, they are known as the queen of tropical plants. And they actually originate in Asia. It's very va-va-voom, right? It's a very special, unique plant. But I'm telling you, you know what would be so great? You pinch one of these off, or a few of them, you put it in a bowl of water. And if you have people come over, you can bring the outdoors inside.
Gorgeous.
But just remember, this is something that you will be bringing inside the house before that first frost. So that's why we want to put it in a container, unless you live in those southern states like, you know, Florida or below.
You can plop it in the ground
Exactly,
if you want
and then I put it in the ground, right,
And the beauty of hibiscus too, like you don't, sometimes I think with some plants, like you love it, but you're like, man, I don't want to pick it because then the flower's gone and I don't get to enjoy it again until next year. Hibiscus are constantly pushing out blooms.
That's right, and especially this one, right? Because look how many different plants, right? And here's another little pro tip for you, right? The more you pinch off blooms, it stimulates new growth. The same thing like I was mentioning when you kind of pick off those little pieces of foliage. It's the same thing with this. As soon as you pull one off, put it behind your ear. How cute is that?
A new one shows up.
That is exactly right, because it stimulates that new growth. Gardening, you know, Michelle, it's so special and it's so fun. And this is a great way if you've never had any plants, if you know, felt like you didn't have the space for it. This is going to be a great plant for you. It's easy, it's disease resistant. It loves butterflies and hummingbirds and honeybees. It's just going to be one of those places in your, you know, in your yard, on your patio, by your front door that is special and different and unique and absolutely stunning. Look at that.
I mean, these blooms are massive.
They really are.
And I love hibiscus too, because look at this picture, for example, how it blends from yellow into that pink to that fiery orange. I mean, they're just, I can't even tell you how many photos I have on my cell phone, because every time they bloom, it's like, oh my gosh, it kind of takes your breath away. You want to grab your phone and snap a picture, and I always send it to my sister who lives in Wisconsin, and I have my aunt who lives way up north, because to them, that's tropical paradise.
Isn't
but you
that
guys,
so true?
you can have this now time of year, no matter where you live. That's the beauty of these.
And you know what's also really important to mention again is you will bring this inside before the first frost, but if you put it in a nice warm part of your house that gets a little bit of sun, you will most certainly continue to get blooms all winter long.
Can you imagine?
Inside your house?
I mean, honestly, like how cool is that? So just to review, if you're just joining us, I mean, wow. First of all, the multicolor, 3 to 1. You all are grabbing the multi, and there's a lot of reasons. I mean, that is, if you can't decide, if you have trouble deciding, just get this one, because look at the size of this. So bright yellow, we have orange, we have pink, we have red. The foliage is stunning. I love the foliage on hibiscus. It's this deep, rich green. It is a perfect backdrop for these. So that's one option. Your other option is right here. It's called Pink Lemonade, and it is beautiful hot pink and juicy lemon color flowers on this. It's that perfect combination. They are both completely exclusive. You are not going to the garden store down the street tomorrow and finding anything near this or even close to this price point, okay? That braided trunk alone, done by hand, gives you the fullest, most lush hibiscus plant. And for $59, only for 24 hours, we quite literally have the only ones you can find anywhere here right now at the best price while you can grab it. So, like, that's fun.
And I love, you know, the story about how these guys are started. They start from just little itty bitty baby plants, and then they put them together finally in one container. And then when they're strong and growing upright, that's when they have handcrafted artisans.
That must take forever.
These. It does, right? And that's why, I mean, at this price, and that's why it's so special and so unique. It's this beautiful braiding on here. So, like I said, gardening, very competitive, very exclusive to us. You can't find it anywhere else. And the fact that we have this price is just mind-blowing.
I'm so excited.
I love
it gives you something to look
you guys are
forward
getting
to.
It.
Aren't you ready? I am so ready for the longer days, the warmer weather, the bright, fun tropicals. I mean, this is the perfect way to kind of usher that in and get you into that mindset and that mode. And by the way, it will ship to you exactly when it should, because Leaf and Petal are pros at this, and it's based on where you live in the country is your zone. So you can see on this map, next to the zone, we'll have the ship date for you. So when you get it, it's the perfect time of year, and all of the guesswork is done. Let's walk you through how you're going to receive this and then what you do when you get it. And don't forget, you get this amazing leaflet inside that gives you every answer you could possibly need. And if you can't find it, there's a phone number on the back. You can ask a real human being what to do, how to do it, easy peasy.
Exactly, exactly. So it's gonna come in a box just like this. And earlier in the presentation, I kind of pulled it out. I reached in there pretty deep just to make sure I had my hand on that trunk. I pulled it out, and you can see here, it's wrapped in a nice plastic bag, super healthy. I mean, this is, you know, shipped pretty quickly, right? So it's still gonna have nice moisture in it. What I want you to do, guys, take the plastic off of it, give it a nice water, and then make sure that you have a nice container to put it in. I recommend somewhere about 18 inches, right? Because the bigger the container, the bigger your plant will get. Make sure to grab yourself some good potting soil, and then you just put this in, add the potting soil, and give it some water. This is a plant that loves water, and we want you to baby this. We want you to nurture it, because you're going to have this for years and years and years. And I want you to know something real quick. I want you to know that you will start to tell when this plant needs water. The foliage will start to droop down a little bit. Let's just make sure to try to water it every day. Now, the bigger the container, the more you can water it,
and the less
therefore,
often.
that's right, exactly.
And by the way, it's going to come to you ready to burst. It's going to be ready. It's like fireworks. Well, I mean, look. See how this already has a bud on here? You see them. They're everywhere. Many, right? There's tons of them.
Super healthy plants.
And then by the end of the summer, this is how it's going to be for you. This is incredible. I mean, I am obsessed with the way that this looks. Imagine this flanking your front door, or even if it's inside in your sunroom, or on the back patio, or, I mean, anywhere you want an explosion of color. you can put these and you're gonna have a stunning backdrop to your relaxation all spring and summer and even into fall, you guys. This will keep blooming and blooming and blooming. It's constant. And then to Carrie's point, when you have that first frost come through, pull it inside. And if you put it in a nice warm spot that gets some sun,
yes,
it's gonna continue blooming for you through the seasons.
And so what, are we like living in Hawaii now?
I mean,
like that,
it's gonna feel that way.
It's a tropical paradise.
Nobody else has this. It's completely exclusive. Our price is good only for 24 hours. There is no post sale on this. I just wanna be very clear with that. They will go back to about $100. So $59.95 is huge. Flex pay means you get it home for $14.99. It will ship exactly when it's supposed to based on your zip code and what zone you live in. So here's the map so you can get an idea there. There is a flat rate shipping special today on live plants. You will not pay more than $5.50 total for your entire cart throughout the day of your live plants. So if you're grabbing a couple of these, your shipping will not be more than $5.50. So you gotta get it while you can. Multicolor, 3-to-1, the more popular option. We also have the brand new Pink Lemonade. You can't go wrong either way, you're gonna love it. And by the way, let's talk about the bloom boosting food.
Yes.
This is the best plant food and the easiest I think I've ever seen from Leaf and Petal.
Absolutely.